Hello everyone. So in this video we are going to start a new project called GIF animation. So we will be understanding that how GIF animation works and how can we create one using Revit Designer. So the first activity which I want to start with is Earth's revolution. So we are going to create some design and artworks here in the Gravit, and we'll see through that how can we show that how Earth revolves around the sun. So first of all, I have taken a canvas of A4 size. You can choose any size for the canvas. I am good with this one, so I am keeping this. And into the inspector panel, I'll rotate it up to make it landscape. After that, what I'll do, I'll change the color of my canvas to a bit darker gray, trying to give an illusion of the universe or the sky in the night. After that, I will come to the libraries. Now here we have so many different options where we have some predefined shapes or some good design elements. So it's, let's say, if you are in a hurry, or maybe if you want to add some elements which are like available on the online library of Gravit, you can definitely search it out here. So if I need sun over here, so I will simply search sun over here, and it might take some time. So we can see that there are some images also available, but I don't want any images. I'll scroll it down and I am going to look for some of the designs of the shapes. So here are some different designs. I think I'm going to choose this one. Let's bring it out over here. It's a bit small, so I'll increase its size a bit, around this much as of now, and let's place it into the exact center. Now if you look at this, although by the shape it is looking at the sun, but I am not happy with the color of this shape. So to change the colors of it, I'll come back to layers panel over here, and here we can see that it is a group actually. Okay, if you look at it, see. So if I'll open this group, now we can see that it has been made with the different paths. Okay, so we can like close this eye to check each individual path over here. Like these are the strokes. This is the outline of the sun, the circular path. Then there is a darker shade of the color, and so on. So into the group, without opening or without ungrouping it, I can select the individual shapes and I can change the colors. So I'll start from the bottom at the very base. I will change its color to bring out a more yellowish hue, somewhat like this. Then I'll select the next shape. So this one I am going to make a bit highlighted tone of this yellowish color. So I'll come over here. First of all, I'll pick this color. I'll choose a brighter tone like this. Next part, this have the like darkest tone. So again for this one, first I will choose this color. Then come to the color palette and I will try to bring a bit darker tone, somewhat like this. Next we have this outline. So for this, I am going to choose some orangish sort of tone, or maybe a bit darker towards red. I think this much seems good enough. This much orangish tone. And for the last one also, I'm going to choose the same color tone. So I will simply pick it up like this. Alright. So if I'll zoom out now, now I can see that it is much more looking like a sun. We can compare it over here. See. So I would prefer this as a sun rather than this one. So that's why I have made the changes. So if at any point you feel like that GIF mesh, and I will just give the image name as one. Reason for that is that we are going to create multiple images, so we no need to put a specific name to the image that we have given to the folder. And here I will just give uh, the numbers names so that I can create the correct sequence. Now I'll give a bit movement to the earth, export PNG, this time number 2, and so on. We will repeat the process like this. So I'll just do that very quickly. All right. So I have created a perfect loop by taking few images at almost equal amount of distance, moving the earth. So I think we have enough images over here. Now let's come to the point where we will be creating GIF images. For that, we will be coming out from the Gravit and will come to our um, browser, and we'll come to the Google and we'll search for create GIF images. Okay, and this would be the website which I want you to use for this. This is a very good one, GIF Maker. So I'll open this up, and once this image opens up over here, sorry, this website opens up over here, so we need to click on this upload images. So I'll click on this one, and I will tell that where have I saved those images. So I have saved it on the desktop, and this is the folder Earth GIF animation, and here I have my 10 images which we have just created. So I'll select them all, okay, by shift, or you can drag and select all and choose open, and now all images will start uploading here. Now once all images are uploaded over here, so it will show you a preview how GIF animation is going to look like. Now there are some things which we can control over here to make some changes into the GIF animation. First of all, the canvas size, if you feel like, you can definitely increase it up or reduce it, but I would suggest you to let it be default, whichever value was coming up. The important thing which we have to check here is the animation skew. So here it is showing right now the default value is 500 milliseconds, and this is the output of this value. So to me this seems a bit slow animation. To speed up, I need to reduce this value. You can see as I have reduced it to 150, the animation has become slightly faster. Similarly, if I'll keep the lesser value, let's say 100, so animation is going more faster. So less time means the animation is going to be faster, and if I'll keep the value higher, let's say around 800, so you can see that it is going to be very slow, which is not looking like an animation at all. So we need to check this value, and we need to see that uh, which value is looking correct for the particular animation which we are using. So I am going to keep it less than around 200 or 150. Let's see at 150 how the animation is looking. I think this much is good. Uh, let's check it at 200. It's a bit slow. How about 100? 100 it's a bit faster, so I think 150 would be good enough, so I'll keep the value at 150. Let's come to the next value. This is to repeat how many times that GIF animation will run into the loop. So let's keep it 0 by default, because by this 0 equals to infinity loop, meaning that the GIF animation will run forever and forever. So usually most of the times we want that sort of effect in our GIF image, so we'll let it be. We can skip this part, this is of no use. So now let's come to the final point where we can create the GIF image. So we will click on this create GIF animation, and it is like taking some time to process it, and it's done now. Now it will show you view GIF, or you can simply download the GIF. So I'll download that GIF, okay, and automatically a GIF image will start downloading. So once it's downloaded, we will check it how the animation is looking up. So let's see. And here we have it. The way we have given the amount of speed, in that form only the animation is coming up, and you can see that it is running forever and forever. So this way you can create GIF animation using Gravit Designer. The only thing which you need to check carefully is that how many number of images you are taking and with how much interval of space, okay, you are giving into the motion. So I think you can create GIF animation like this. So I am stopping here. Thank you so much.